Lord Cao Cao, and I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed just to have a little land to till.
I heard the capital's been practically reduced to ruins.
If I hear one more again...
Well, the Emperor has safely fled from Chang'an.
Yes, but he has been forced to ally himself with people of ill repute, having no one else to turn to. It's said that both Li Jue and Guo Shi's men are trying to track him down.
Those two are the fiends who wrought havoc in Chang'an. They're following in Dong Zhuo's wicked ways. I want to do whatever I can to keep His Majesty from falling into their hands. That's what has brought me here, to ask you for advice.
I see. It is only natural that a loyal subject of the Emperor would want to save him from peril. In any case, he is a valuable asset. If he were under our control, we would gain a great deal of power. That would certainly benefit Lord Cao Cao. But he has yet to make a move, since he lacks justification to take the Emperor under his protection.
A lack of justification?
Yes. Placing the Emperor under our control without good reason would make us no different than Dong Zhuo. And if we go down the same path as that man, we are doomed.
It certainly is a complicated situation. I only wish there were some way we could convey our intentions to His Majesty.
This is just a thought, but perhaps we don't need to worry about it too much.
We don't?
What the Emperor desires is a powerful protector. But it can't be some deviant boor like Dong Zhuo. It needs to be someone who will govern competently. At the present moment, Lord Cao Cao is the closest to that ideal. So what if we simply continue to help him gain more power?
I see. His Majesty's eyes will be drawn to us.
Yes, that's the way I see it. So I think our optimal course of action is to simply continue putting forth our best efforts and let fate decide what happens.
We will rescue His Majesty.
So we finally received word.
Yes. Our orders are to eliminate the traitors to the throne and guard the Emperor on his way to the palace in Luoyang.
Well, I'll be damned. This is a cause I can get behind. I can't believe we get to help the Emperor himself.
It shows that Lord Cao Cao's status has risen above that of a mere governor. Heartening indeed.
Cao Cao, we cannot make the slightest mistake here.
Yes. And that's why I will need all of you at your best. We must work together as one to bring the Emperor to safety.
I heard there's another big conflict over who's...
Let's begin.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. We have but one goal to achieve. We must overcome all obstacles to save the Emperor. I'm counting on you all, my wise and courageous warriors.
It seems that Li Jue's forces are pursuing the Emperor. We must hurry to his rescue.
The enemy officer is to capture enemy bases. Defeated. We will clear the path to Luoyang and welcome the Emperor there. We're dealing with royalty. So let's get this done quick. All right, let's move out. Begin the advance. Arrogant fools, coming to claim the throne for yourselves. You will face Xin Quan instead.
Hold out for much longer.
This territory, the enemy officer, has been defeated. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Let's go. Yes! Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight!
Seems to be evenly matched. The enemy officer have to work hard to gain the upper hand.
This territory is ours. Let's go. We are grateful for your aid. But who on earth?
We are in the service of Lord Salsa. We received the Emperor's call for aid and have come to offer our assistance.
So you're South's trustworthy vassals. What a welcome turn of events. Take this! So! Send here! Take this! Bear witness to my power. Whoa. I'm starting to get fatigued.
The enemy officer
At this rate.
has been defeated.
Now. Whoa. There we go. Take this. Turn this in. Time to act. Looking rough. Time to act. All my might. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
I'm pulling back for now. Enemies in the near vicinity have been dealt with. Lord Cao Cao, your aid has been most welcome.
Well, we have rescued the Emperor. Now, we just need to get him out of here safely.
Find the Emperor! Not have reached Luoyang yet!
And there are the pursuers, right on cue. We should go right away.
We cannot allow any harm to come to the Emperor. Could we not try traveling a path with as few enemy forces as possible?
The enemy holds a strong position here. We'll just have to go around them.
Forgive me for imposing on you in such a manner. I am ready to face any punishment. Looking rough. Turn the tables. Time to act.
We end this here.
Looking rough. I see you. Time to act.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now. Looking rough. Don't beat me. Now. Take this. Looking rough. All my might.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
I foresaw this victory before it even happened.
I think it's safe to say this place is ours now.
Take this!
We are making progress.
Our hard work is paying off. Looking rough. Can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! Take this!
Let's go.
Move quickly here. Once again, we must choose a passage here. Now, how do things look up ahead? Good. Their defenses are weak here. That means we'll be able to take the shortest route to Luoyang.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I can't believe this. Go! Finish. Let's go. We're taking the Emperor with us.
Why would they attempt to harm me? What madness! Whatever path your majesty wishes to take, I shall clear the way! If you please.
Very skilled. Been defeated. It is a true honor for me to be able to fight alongside you.
Let's go. We have repelled the pursuers. Now, let us make haste in our advance.
I think the time has come to employ a little trap. Commence the advance.
Now that we've come this far, Luoyang is but a stone's throw away. We should keep moving.
You thought you could just walk away with the Emperor? You'll never escape us.
All units, charge! Secure the Emperor before they enter Luoyang!
Betray. I never expected him to command such a force. I must urge the Emperor to enter Luoyang immediately. We must be a shield to buy time for the Emperor to escape. All units, assemble before Hulao Gate!
I can't let you go any further. Orders from above, you see. So do me a favor and stop where you are.
All my might!
It shouldn't have been like this.
The enemy officer. Been defeated. Take this! Now we've got you! Take this! Hand over the Emperor! All my might!
Well, I did what I was
enemy
told
officer
to do.
has
As
been
long as I don't
defeated.
get an earful later, it's all the same to me.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Escape! Looks like it will be our victory! Keep up the pace!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't hold them back anymore.
Let's go. It is futile to fight against an army of this size. Now, Your Majesty, if you would kindly place yourself back under our protection.
The only choice we have is to defeat them head on. Go now, my fiercest warrior! Slaughter the beasts that pursue the Emperor!
There is no end to them. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this. Stay out of our way! The Emperor belongs to us!
Your Majesty, glad to see you are unharmed. Southside will protect you from here on out.
There's still time. All units, break through Hulao Gate. Pursue the Emperor.
So, you refuse to back down. You must be destroyed.
We are the rightful guardians of the Emperor. We will not allow you to take him from us. My blade is guided by unshakable loyalty. Traitors and infidels are no match for my resolve.
Impressive. A soldier quite unlike any other. With a straight and sturdy blade sharpened.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Got this. My apologies, but I must fall back. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
We end this here.
The enemy officer has been defeated. We got this. Got you. I can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. You know how to fight. All my might. Good eye. To fight the enemy against such a force without being defeated. What commendable courage. Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Majesty will now be able to rest easy within Luoyang.
Won't you?
Thank you for all your efforts.
What did you say? You wish to have me placed under your protection?
The ruined Luoyang is in a pitiful state, is it not?
So, you would use me as your political puppet? Like Dongzhou, then Li Jue and Gou Shi? Like the territorial beasts of the world?
As you say. The greed of man throws order into chaos. Breeds all the strife we face in this world. Even so, those lacking desire lose sight of their path, of how to live. What we need are laws and systems to regulate such desires. Strength to safeguard such statutes and amend any unrest. And at the zenith of this structure, we need you, Your Majesty, as a symbol most sacrosanct.
Cao Cao. What is it you?
A new world. Be that as it may, for the sake of one's ambitions, one must eradicate those standing in the way, or face being eradicated. This is the path I, Cao Cao, dare to walk. The path of absolute rule.
Cao Cao has decided on his goal and gained the means to fulfill it. With pure reason as his guiding principle, he aims to control the land. However, so steadfast is his dedication to this principle that he risks eliminating not only corruption, but compassion as well. His path will be a trying one. If his conquest is to succeed, countless lives will be lost. Guardian of Peace. If you believe that Cao Cao is the hero that will bring an end to the chaos, then walk alongside him.
We're coming in.
We have something really important to discuss. It's about your future with us and our Lord.
As I'm sure you've heard, Cao Cao has made the decision to bring the Emperor to you. This will be a great step forward on his path to supremacy. We know what steps we must take from here on out. All that's left now is to take them. So, how about it? Will you tread this path with us?
You are wasted as a mere hired hand. Enter the service of Lord Cao Cao officially so that we can build a powerful new kingdom. Now, I really shouldn't be the one to say this, but the path our Lord has chosen will not be easy. We will likely have to fight all sorts of rivals along the way. I suppose that's what it takes to rule by the sword. That's why having you with us would be so reassuring. More than anything, we would hate to see a friend among the ranks of our enemies.
Nevertheless, this decision will affect your future. So will you join us or not? Think carefully before making your choice. You will. Cao Cao will be pleased to hear that.
All right. Then we should deliver the news to our Lord right away. But really, it pleases me greatly to have you join us. You won't regret it.
Having you under Cao Cao's command will lift some of the weight off my shoulders. I'm counting on you.
Cao Cao rose above his many rival warlords to gain control over the imperial throne. He made great efforts to establish a new regime centered on Shu. In the face of this, Yuan Shao and the other powerful clans could not remain docile, and their ambitions were soon laid bare. Elsewhere, Sun Ce worked with Zhou Yu on a plan to gain independence from Yuan Shu. In their youthful eyes, possibilities seemed to stretch out all the way to the horizon. Although Liu Bei had now allied with the peerless warrior Louis Bu, he fell into doubt, unable to decide on the path he should take. With the entire land facing great uncertainty, its heroes also stood at a crossroads. Chapter 4. Sun Ce rises up in Jiangdong. Liu Bei faces a quandary in Chiapei. Cao Cao fights a decisive battle at Guandu.
Allow me to welcome you again.
Here, here. You've already done so much to help us. I'm glad you decided to formally join our forces.
Agreed. I just wish we could find more people like you.
On the one hand, you are valuable to us simply for your excellent abilities as a warrior. Yet, your versatility is what makes you special. And so I will not give you any strict orders. You can do as you see fit. Very well, then. Use your gifts to soar through the battlefield like a Luen.
Dian Wei, don't you think you're working too hard? You'll collapse if you don't take a moment to rest once in a while.
Ha! Don't worry, Shu-Chu. I can handle it. Neither of us came from renowned families. So we need to work hard just to prove ourselves. Right, Yue-Jin?
Yes. I was a mere record keeper before my promotion. Now I have to keep striving to live up to his lordship's high expectations.
And you're one to talk, Shu-Chu. You've been working from dawn until dusk as well.
Well, I've lived in a village my whole life. But now we're trying to cultivate fields across the realm. There's a lot of work to do.
It seems we are all in agreement. I hear that your circumstances are similar to mine. I am new here, and know little of what has passed. I imagine Lord Cao Cao must have recruited you for your particular skills. I thought so. I saw you fight at Hulao Gate and was most impressed. His lordship has an amazing knack for finding talented men like yourself and giving them roles where they can shine. He is not swayed by reputation or accomplishments. He simply assesses each warrior's might and each strategist's shrewdness.
Yes. If he hadn't taken notice of me, I'd have remained in the infantry. I may never have had a chance to prove myself.
That's why we must work harder than ever. If we let up, we might end up disgracing our lord.
Right. It's going to take a lot of sweat and toil to get to where we want to go. But we owe it to him to throw ourselves into it.
Well... Now, let's discuss what to do about Louis Bu.
He has fled from Puyang, and now seeks shelter under Liu Bei, who in terms of military strength alone, is no real threat to us.
But what's concerning is the growing number of elite warriors who have gathered to serve him out of admiration for his character. While we could have easily dealt with each of them individually, now that so many of them are allied together...
I am of the same opinion. Especially noteworthy are Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, Liu Bei's two fiercest officers.
Then, our aim should be to destroy their unity.
It is Liu Bei himself that binds them all together. He is widely respected as a benevolent man. Most would be honored to serve him. But as we know, Louis Bu is ambitious. Perhaps too ambitious to remain in anyone's service for long.
Then, we ought to have Liu Bei sent to eliminate Yuan Shu by imperial decree. If we can force Louis Bu and Liu Bei into a conflict, both will take heavy losses.
Would you elaborate on your reasoning, Lord Shunyu?
We shall take advantage of Liu Bei's virtuous nature. From what I understand, he is not the type to turn down people's requests. If he receives orders from the Emperor, he is certain to comply. And once he leads his forces away, Xiaopei will no longer be adequately defended. Chengong will not miss the opportunity to capture it.
Yuan Shu and Liu Bei are among our biggest threats. If they destroy each other, it would be a big help. Lord Shunyu, you're being surprisingly ruthless. Are we to assume this is all for the sake of a peaceful future?
His lordship has set his sights on conquering the entire realm. If I am to assist him in that goal, I too must be willing to make hard choices.
Lord Shunyu, that is...
I admit I have my own thoughts on the matter, but I will recommend to Lord Cao Cao that an imperial decree be issued.
I see. Liu Bei would certainly become a threat with Louis Bu in his ranks. I will propose to the Emperor that Yuan Shu be hunted down.
Thank you, my lord.
The situation is concerning, even supposing that we manage to take care of Louis Bu and Liu Bei. Yuan Shao battles with Gong Sun San and Yo to the north, and tensions are rising in Jing to the south.
Yuan Shao is the one we should be most wary of. Gong Sun Zan is doing well defending against him, but Yuan Shao now controls most of Hebei, so it is only a matter of time. Yuan Shao will win eventually.
And when he does, his forces will be further bolstered by citizens from Yo province and the remnants of Gong Sun Zan's army. After that, he will set his sights on us. Or to be more precise, on the Emperor in the capital.
So what do we do? Ally with Gong Sun San and take him on? It'll take a significant amount of our manpower to overturn Gong Sun San's unfavorable odds.
Agreed. And if he were to win, we would end up his enemies before long. I think we should hold back and look for a way to weaken both parties.
Yan Wei, what do you think?
Me? I have nothing to contribute to a discussion on strategy.
If we never bring in new voices to our discussions, our strategies will become predictable. It can be useful to hear candid opinions from someone like you sometimes.
If you put it that way... Well... In my opinion, the most important thing in any war is to protect whatever you value the most. I would advise that we stay put and protect the Emperor and the capital. And while Yuan Shao and Gong Sun San are fighting, we can build up our strength.
A sound strategy. As I'd expect from you, Lord Yanwei. I think that may just be the best course of action. At the same time, we need to ensure that we're not dragged into the conflict. For one reason or another.
We ought to eliminate the possibility of Yuan Shao finding some excuse to attack us. One way might be to cede him the rank of Grand General, which His Majesty bestowed on Lord Cao Cao just recently.
That wouldn't be right, surely. Yuan Shao is not worthy of it for one, and it was the Emperor's decision.
An interesting stratagem. His pride will not allow him to attack someone he is indebted to. The rank of Grand General is a mere formality. I have no qualms about giving it up.
Well then, it seems we have decided on our strategy with respect to Louis Bu, Yuan Shu, Liu Bei, Yuan Shao, and Gongsun Zhen.
That leaves one other major matter. What to do about Jing Province. Zhang Ji, who took the city of Nanyang in Jing, has fallen. Now his successor, Zhang Xiu, is in rivalry with Liu Biao.
Liu Biao's forces far outnumber those of Shang Xu, stationed in Wan Castle. I believe we should take Nanyang, an ally with Liu Biao.
Then let us try that. We will face Zhang Xu next. Go and make preparations for battle.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to a wanderer named Zuluan. I wonder if he's anything special. More customers always show up whenever...
This town has gotten bigger now that...
What kind of life does the Emperor live anyway? I can hardly...
Excellent.
Right. Yes.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning.
What do you need?
What does peace even look like?
May I have a moment? It is truly fortunate for us to meet again. I must ask your forgiveness for the last time we met, when I simply stole your sage advice and fled. That was nothing short of insolent. For that, I must apologize. After all, it is thanks to you that I am here, serving under Lord Cao Cao's command. Surprisingly so. In fact, he saw the warrior in me and took me in. despite our former opposition. Counting on Lord Cao Cao was the right thing to do. You can see in his eyes that his ambitions do not waver. And I have you to thank for showing me the way. Words cannot express my gratitude. I hope to dedicate myself to this land and to our leader. I shall continue to better myself so that I may help Lord Cao Cao on the way towards his total conquest. Your words mean more than you can imagine. I will say that I am but a newcomer and still in the midst of training. But if I may, I wish to cherish my friendship with you as comrades on a path to bettering ourselves. I thank you and hope for your guidance. Oh.
Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say a bunch of his soldiers ran off on him.
It's an honor to have you visit. If I may, even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out. Ah, here.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different...
Not many people can read and write. The few who can ought to make that their weapon.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
Interesting. To initiate such a plan under those conditions. Your keen insight never ceases to amaze me. You are far too humble. You should take more pride in your strategic acumen. Having an accurate perception of your own abilities is very important, especially knowing what happens when you attempt feats beyond them. I am sure you are aware that I am in the service of Lord Yuan Shao. He has of late come to be called the most powerful leader in the land. In the past, he has followed a typical path to power, achieving victories reliably through acquiring more resources than his enemies. But now, it's as if he is trying to become greater than the sum of his abilities. Perhaps he feels the urgent need to stand taller than his rivals. To pick fruit higher up the Tree of War, he does not use a ladder, but has begun the construction of a tower of great height and dubious stability. As someone in his service, I find this situation most vexing. Certainly you can understand my misgivings. Yes. He has managed to use his family name to intimidate rivals and consolidate his victories. But it cannot last much longer. A victory gained without wisdom and strength can be easily taken away. Because war is the great clash of human potential, and the ephemeral spark of that moment in history is what captures the hearts of men. I suppose I could. That's some advice I would never hear from my comrades. At any rate, speaking with you has lifted my spirits. It is always a pleasure. even if the subject matter is not. If, perchance, my ideal battlefield did exist somewhere in this world, I believe that it might be next to you. Would you welcome such an event? Take responsibility? Are you trying to lure me away from my lord? If that is your intention, by all means, please do it. I can see that you mean what you say. But for now, let us keep the proper distance from each other, as servants of different masters. One day, on the battlefield of my dreams, we will stand together as allies. Until that day. Yes,
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold.
Not many people can read and write.
Yeah. That's right.
Everything's gotten so exciting.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Josa.
The castle's imposing visage.
I heard 2 important warriors. Who's buying everything up?
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to a wanderer named...
What's his piece even look?
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person when he drinks.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold. Hope I get to witness it.
Get out of the way, Ziluan. Listen to us. It has to be done for the sake of the village.
What is this? What's going on?
Bailuan. And you're here too, Chuhe.
Does the village chief know what you're trying to do?
He does. The child they brought here is related to those rebels, the ones being hunted down by the Han. If the Han find out we're harboring the blood of traitors, we'll be considered traitors too. But Ziluan...
Ziluan. Please, just hear him out. That child...
No, Stay as you are, Ziluan. Have you all forgotten our duty? We are bound to bring peace to the realm, to protect it. We are not here to serve the Han, least of all when it would require handing over an innocent child to be put to the sword.
We know that. But if we don't give them this child, every man and woman in this village will suffer the same fate.
So instead of doing what's right, you'd rather live in a world where the Han can kill anyone who disobeys them? Listen to me, all of you. There was once a hermit who helped Emperor Gaozu found the Han Dynasty. That hermit was our forefather, the original Guardian of Peace. His goal was to find those who possessed the right qualities and teach them how to preserve peace in the realm. It was never to submit to the whims of a dying kingdom, to slaughter the weak and those deemed enemies by virtue of their birth. The Han is in its death throes. It cannot be saved, not by us nor anyone. Now is the time to stand up against it, to fulfill our true duty as guardians of peace. We must find the hero of this age and bring peace back to this land. Come, let us talk to the chief. Together, we can decide what should be done.
Storm clouds are gathering, and the sky is growing dark. I always knew it wouldn't end with the village's destruction. Ziluan, this is your last chance to turn back. This may sound strange coming from the one who set you on this path, but what awaits you is likely a past better left forgotten. I won't force you to do anything that you don't want to, least of all for my benefit. So your resolve remains unshaken. You are truly a strong man, Ziluan. Truth be told, sometimes I wonder if I've done the right thing. Perhaps it would have been better if your past had stayed forgotten. And yet, I couldn't help but try to achieve something my father never could. I thought that perhaps that I could finally claim to have surpassed my father, the man they called a saint. In the end, this has all been for my own selfish ends. Forgive me. Maybe it would have been better if you had never met me. Still, it's you who wants to confront your past. I set you on that course, and I cannot turn away from you now. This is my responsibility, and I will not abandon it.
Doctor gave me some medicine when I...
Oh, fuck. Do you...
Sounds like fights are erupting all around.
Well now, the
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got...
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is...
That's right.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stayed.
Good.
For the sake of Lord Cao Cao.
Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say a bunch of his soldiers... Lords Guan Yu and Jiang Fei are amazing. Lord Liu Bei what I'm made of.
For the sake of Lord Cao Cao's rule.
Even with such an eminent family.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
Thank you.
Ziluan, you did well to stand up against them. It took some convincing, but the chief finally agreed that our decision was the correct one. We saved the child's life, but now comes the hard part. We must fool the Han and convince them the child does not exist. If he were to be found here, the village would be in great danger. And of course you know that not everyone was happy with what you did. But listen, Ziluan. This was not a mistake. I have been preparing for this moment. It simply arrived sooner than I had expected. It is time to begin our mission. We must find the hero of the age, a man to whom we can pledge our support. Juha, Ziluan, will you lend me your strength and become my wings?
You didn't need to call us here for that. I've already decided. The three of us are going to make our dream of peace come true.
I believe it. With the strongest warriors in the village at my side, I know we can succeed. But promise me, both of you. Once you have found the hero of the age, you must tell me. Then together, we will give him our support and build a new world of peace.
Ziluan, thank you. I was frozen, unsure what to do. It seems I was more constrained by the village and its regulations than I had thought. This is the true face of the village's strongest warrior, who has reaped the ambitions of so many. How weak I am compared to you. Surprised? You didn't expect me to admit to any weaknesses, I bet. But I feel like I can tell you now, because I know I can trust you. Your ancestors lived outside both the rules of the village and the reign of the Han. I've been told they were a proud people. The truth is, there was never any reason to tie yourself to the village. You always had the means to leave. You have the freedom to fly far, far away from this place, wherever your destiny might lead you. I want to go on that journey with you, and Bailuan too. Into a world of peace, where we can all soar free.
Yeah.
Not many people can read and write.
Well...
They say this is an important place. Wanderers
Going with the flow has gotten me this far. But it'd be nice if the flow could stop for a minute.
I just saw a cat made of wood moving on its own. When I tried speaking to its creator...
Let's keep up with your weapon maintenance. We two serve as the fangs and claws.
Sounds like the governor here's earned a fair...
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to a wanderer named...
This town has gotten bigger, now that I think about it.
For the sake of Lord Cao Cao's rule.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
I hear the way Lord John...
Huh? Thank you.
Bai Luan, we've confirmed that the invaders are government forces. They already have the village completely surrounded.
How? What happened to our scouts? And even if they have somehow discovered the child's existence, how did they mobilize so quickly?
An informant. Perhaps someone who disagreed with the position you took.
You mean a traitor in the village? Someone rebelling against my decision?
You all need to run. I'll buy us some time.
Jua, you can't...
Please, Bailuan. Look after Ziluan. He was never just a stray we took in. He's so much more precious than that. Now listen. I am the strongest fighter in this village, and you two will only get in my way. Do not try to follow me. You have to live, Ziluan. Live, and create the world we dreamed of.
Jua, wait! Foolish girl! Ziluan, after her! I cannot fly with only one of my wings. We have to save her!
Juha entrusted you with her dream. She knew she would never be able to realize that dream. Yet she believed he would make it come to pass. Perhaps my father believed something similar. But Chu has survived, and she appeared before you. Does that mean... No. He couldn't. Things are drawing to a close, Ziluan. And I will be at your side until the end.
Not many people can read and write. Few can.
The doctor gave me some medicine
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold. Hope I get to witness it.
Yeah.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children any...
Be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta take a little break. Alright, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen.
You seem to be in rather high spirits. Oh, yes. Might you remember what I said to you before? You are no one, so you can yet be someone. And you can be someone, and yet you are still no one. Does that ring true to you? Ah, excellent. I knew my faith in you was not ill-placed. What you choose will, in turn, be who you become. That's what I wanted to say. Right now, you're figuring out the path you should take. It's plain to see on your face. The path you ought to take. Oh, no. I'm afraid I was giving advice beyond my station. For what kind of person am I? What kind of person will I become? I have no right to speak of such things to others while I myself remain unsure. Well, it is a shameful thing. A further loss of face. Now you're the one encouraging me. Each time we interact, I walk away feeling energized anew. Now, I've no excuse to avoid putting my all into the matters ahead.
Sounds like fights are erupting all over. The peace we have here is a blessing.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Cho-Tsung. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
And right back again, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta get my lunch.
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt, and even patted my head.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children anywhere near a battle.
Sounds like fights are erupting all over. The peace we have here is a blessing.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Cho-Tsung. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt, and even patted my head.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children anywhere near a battle.
Sounds like fights are erupting all over. The peace we have here is a blessing.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Cho-Tsung. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt, and even patted my head.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children anywhere near a battle.
Sounds like fights are erupting all over. The peace we have here is a blessing.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Cho-Tsung. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt, and even patted my head.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children anywhere near a battle.
Sounds like fights are erupting all over. The peace we have here is a blessing.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Cho-Tsung. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt, and even patted my head.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children anywhere near a battle.
Sounds like fights are erupting all over. The peace we have here is a blessing.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Cho-Tsung. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt, and even patted my head.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children anywhere near a battle.
Sounds like fights are erupting all over. The peace we have here is a blessing.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Cho-Tsung. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt, and even patted my head.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children anywhere near a battle.
Sounds like fights are erupting all over. The peace we have here is a blessing.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Cho-Tsung. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt, and even patted my head.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children anywhere near a battle.
Sounds like fights are erupting all over. The peace we have here is a blessing.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Jotsun. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt, and even patted my head.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children anywhere near a battle.
Sounds like fights are erupting all over. The peace we have here is a blessing.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Jotsun. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt, and even patted my head.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children anywhere near a battle.
Sounds like fights are erupting all over. The peace we have here is a blessing.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Jotsun. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt, and even patted my head.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children anywhere near a battle.
Sounds like fights are erupting all over. The peace we have here is a blessing.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Jotsun. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt, and even patted my head.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children anywhere near a battle.
Sounds like fights are erupting all over. The peace we have here is a blessing.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Jotsun. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt, and even patted my head.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children anywhere near a battle.
Sounds like fights are erupting all over. The peace we have here is a blessing.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Cho-Tsung. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt, and even patted my head.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children anywhere near a battle.
Sounds like fights are erupting all over. The peace we have here is a blessing.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Cho-Tsung. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt, and even patted my head.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children anywhere near a battle.
Sounds like fights are erupting all over. The peace we have here is a blessing.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Cho-Tsung. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt, and even patted my head.
Alright, I'm bad, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. I had to eat my lunch.
I hear the way Lord Zhang He fights is a sight to behold. haste! We're about to swarm the enemy!
Now!
Counting on you.
Take that! Looking rough. Take that! Take that! Take that! Let's go! We go.
Time for a good old fight. Get ready. Send it here. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that! The time is right. Go. Let's go.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Time to end this. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics. Oh my might! Infested. The enemy officer. Been defeated. Counting on you. Time to act. Let's go. We go.
Take this!
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Let's go. We end this here. Let's go.
Easy. Easy.
Take this. Let's get serious. Got this. Let's get serious. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Begin the advance. Onward, everyone, without delay. Begin advancing.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Officer has been defeated. Let's go. The moment has come. Take that! You're done for. Take this! Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
Can't get too far ahead. Stop here and see a big shakedown. Prepare to attack! Wipe out a lot of battle!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go! Take this! Good eye!
The enemy officer
An expeditious
has been
advance
defeated.
is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
Begin the advance. Onward, everyone! Without delay! Begin advancing!
Pretty much neck and neck at this point. The real fight starts now!
We're in a lot of trouble if we lose this position.
Don't let your guard down. There we go! Let's get serious! Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Skills are impressive.
The enemy officer
I've learned a lot from
has
watching
been
you.
defeated.
Now! Concentrate. With all my might. Concentrate. Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Begin the advance. All units, march! I've got this. Begin the advance.
Take this! Bear witness to my power. Take this!
Failure!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go!
I'm making my way up!
Concentrate! I've been waiting for this.
Failure!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go!
I hear an irritating whelp out there. I shall go silence it. Start the advance! There we go. Done for. Can't believe
the enemy officer.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect. I can see it all.
Bear witness to my power. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now is the time for forward momentum. Come, onward. March forward.
Begin the advance. All units, march. Begin the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Experience my stratagem. Applied to perfection. I will not.
Let's get serious. Fight to bring glory to our forces. Take this.
Admit defeat.
Bear witness to our power.
All my might.
All my might. Bear witness to my power.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now!
Concentrate our forces. Begin advancing.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now, way to stick it to them. Time for me to let loose.
All my might.
Let's march!
Bear with me. make it my duty to put them down. The enemy officer has been defeated. We march at once!
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. That one would put up a good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself. Get advancing.
Looking rough.
Got this. Now, descends here. Now, gotta be quicker. Take this. Descends here. Concentrate. Now. Descends here.
The damned rampage stops now!
I can't. The enemy officer has been defeated. Connor. Take this. Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. Bear witness to my power. Easy.
Looking rough.
Take this. Take this.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
The castle's imposing visage is the only thing that hasn't changed.
Lords Guan Yu and Jiang Fei are amazing, aren't they?
Who's buying everything up? There's The more battles they have, the busier our streets get. What are they even after?
Sounds like the governor here's earned a fair share.
Advance! All of you, follow me!
Bolster our defenses! We cannot hand over this position!
That one would put up a good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself.
Good eye! The enemy officer has been defeated. Now! Good eye! The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go! Time to go in the offensive! Get ready! Everyone! Let's go. That one would put up a good fight for sure. The enemy officer. I'm gonna go see for myself. Looking rough. Whoa. Let's go. Take this one. Let's go. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Get ready to be brought down. Take that. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. All my might. Easy. All my might. With all my might. Take this! Whoa. Looking rough. Let's go.
go. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Gotcha. Let's go. Time to act. With all my might. Time to attack. With all my might. Well done. Most impressive. Take this. Time to attack. Time to act. Time to attack. The enemy officer has been defeated. The resistance is futile. Oh, just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand. Take this. Got this. Nice try. Prepare for pain. Easy. Die. Coming at ya. Let's go. Coming at ya. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that. This territory is ours. Take that.
Heard two important warriors.
I'll show Lord Liu Bei what I'm made of. Lords Guan Yu and Jiang Fei are amazing, aren't they? Their leader,
Xiao Pei is far smaller than the price.
Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say a bunch of his soldiers...
Hey, you came as promised. It can be busy during war councils, but the rest of the time it's very quiet. Perfect for reading. Here, I have the text that you asked for last time. You have a good eye. I'm impressed. This is some fascinating stuff. I'm glad I found someone to study with. Next time we'll go and see my teacher together, I'd like to introduce you to him. I believe a broad knowledge base will be necessary in the future, and studying with others helps you see things from other perspectives. With our Lord on the cusp of rising to power and quelling the turmoil, he'll need people that can help him govern in times of peace. I think if we keep studying together, we can be of use to him. Besides that, all kinds of knowledge can have value on the battlefield. That goes for intuition too, which many say I excel in. Well, on the battlefield, there are many things that are hard to explain. Do you know what happens when intuition strikes? All your accumulated knowledge comes together and provides you with a solution. Which is all well and good. But what use is that if you don't have time to implement it? In moments like that, I always feel self-loathing. And then I keep looking back on what happened, trying to figure out what I should have done. But I've not let you speak at all. I'm sorry. I'm glad to hear you say that. I feel I can talk to you about anything. So, I should tell you, to be honest, I really just want to be close to you. All these things I've been saying are just pretext for that. Having you alongside me on the battlefield doesn't suffice. I want us to be like partners, striving in our studies together. Maybe this is just wishful thinking, but I have a feeling that things are going to go our way.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping even Yuan Shu.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person when he drinks.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
Not many people can read and write. Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as true.
Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say
What does peace even look like?
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to him.
You're here again? You really are fond of Lord Eugene working you to the bone, aren't you?
Are you going to tell me that your support of Lord Cao Cao is based solely on a desire for limitless training under Lord Eugene?
There might actually be something in that. People are starting to hail Lord Eugene's training as the most severe in the land. Anyone with a taste for that kind of thing would do whatever they could for more, eh?
All right, let's get through this session. Remember, every bit leaves us stronger. If you want to increase your chances of survival on a real battlefield, intense training like this is more effective than an easy battle.
No private conversations. I've told you more times than I can count to be in formation when the session starts. As punishment, you'll have an additional 1,000 practice swings before we start.
Are you serious? Forget the battlefield. We won't even survive this.
Don't talk back. It's only going to get us additional drills.
Back again. You'll receive no special treatment. You do understand that, right? I wonder how long you'll be able to keep that composure up. If you've forgotten the severity of my sessions, you'll soon remember. Time to commence the drills. Prepare yourselves. You remain as unafraid of me as ever. Despite how people usually end up after repeat sessions with me. Systematic order restricts individual freedom in order to make it possible to operate as a unit. And so, you can make assumptions regarding soldiers' responses. If anything, it's better that I be feared and detested. A drop in discipline results in distracted soldiers. So yes, I will accept their hatred if my training saves their lives. Soldiers are best poised for survival when order and discipline are sound and effective. That's what being a unit means. The reason I serve under Lord Cao Cao is because his beliefs closely align with my own. So, do not worry about me. This is my place. You too will be well served by allowing the hardships here to mold you.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
They say this is an important place.
The children remain innocent and unflappable.
More customers always show up whenever
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to a wanderer named Ziluan.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, let's go. Everyone! Start the advance! Rush to victory! Time to act. Curtain draws here! The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act. I've infested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We'll provide the backup.
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. I thank you.
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to a wanderer named Ziluan. I wonder if he's anything special.
No way to know. Though, if it's the person I'm thinking of, I suppose it's no wonder.
What's his
Let's go.
Let's go. Stay in formation. March forward.
This right shall challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. With all my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This one will put up a good fight for sure, Alex. I'm gonna go see for myself. Let's go. They're fighting over there? Don't think I'll let you guys have all the fun. Begin advancing. Now.
They seem to have recovered. Even so, the next steps will be crucial.
All my might.
Take that. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated.
End this here.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Take that. Prepare. Take that.
The troops are flying. We need to rally them somehow.
Looking rough.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Whoa. Time to act. Take that. Let's get serious. Time to act.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
A retreat would be the best option right now.
I've been waiting for this.
Another enemy pounded into submission.
This territory is ours.
I leave the rest up to you.
This is the fate of all who oppose me.
Got this. Take that. Take that.
I have conquered this area.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Time to attack. Looking rough. Let's go.
combat abilities are terrific.
The enemy
They
officer
shall serve as an
has been
example to
defeated.
my own efforts.
Lose heart, and you lose the fight. No giving up. To the bitter end. Take that.
I'm making my way up. Looking rough.
This territory is ours.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
This is the fate of all who oppose me.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been defeated.
For now.
Hey, you fight is glorious! Stupendous!
I have conquered this area.
No use acting tough with you. Give me a hand here. So... Shameful!
Looking rough.
Take that!
Take that.
Time to act with all my might.
Whoa.
Don't stop!
Time to act.
Hey, you fight is glorious! Stupendous! Take that!
With all my might.
All my might!
Allies are doing well. The enemy officer has been defeated. Officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
You refuse me? Let's cover some ground.
What does peace even look like?
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
They say this is an important place, but just look what the fighting's done to it.
This town has gotten bigger now that I think about it.
The scars left by Weebu's assault truly run deep.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out.
For the sake of Lord Cao Cao's rule. For my family.
Thank you for responding to my call. I would like to talk with you, if you don't mind. Well, I've been thinking of ending my record-keeping work. I wanted your opinion, which is why I wrote to you. Thanks to your cooperation, I've managed to collect a lot of battle records. And in the meantime, I volunteered on a number of battlefields and have gained some experience as an officer. Now that I have other duties to attend to, I find that I don't have the time to keep records. If I keep on like this, I will fail at both duties. It is not in my nature to do any less than my utmost. I feel it is right to hand my duties as record keeper over to someone new and inexperienced, as I used to be. As reluctant as I am to admit it, perhaps the time has come for me to permanently trade my brush for a sword. So my question is, will you join me in this next adventure? Really? Thank you! I was worried that giving up my role as a record keeper would make it more difficult to start a conversation with you. Anyway, this may have been a short discussion, but that's all I wish to say for now. How about we train together? Let us race one another to the training ground. I hope we can continue challenging each other until the day our Lord's vision is realized.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person when he drinks.
What does peace even look like?
More customers always show up when...
Right at the same time, huh? This place is the best. Lord Cao Cao gave me some money when I told him I was planning on eating with you. Eat up and prepare for tomorrow, he said. He's just the best, don't you think? That's a lord I'm glad to serve. Right, so we can eat as much as we want. Good thing my stomach's always ready for more. Like the other day, he was in a pinch, and I managed to protect him without getting a single scratch on him. Then he gave me this great position, telling me I should stick around more. I mean, I was thrilled, but I couldn't help but worry about it. Well, I haven't been able to tend to my fields for a while now. And at this rate, there won't be enough of a harvest to fill everyone's bellies. But my job is to protect Lord Cao Cao, you know? So I got stuck worrying about which ought to be more important. And I figured getting Lord Cao Cao to the top has got to be the priority. Because if anyone can create a world where everyone can eat, it'd be him. So, if I can protect him, more people can eat. I don't know. Am I making sense? Yeah? Well, if you think so, it must be true. Still, I want to do as much as I can in the fields too. I'll make sure to slide some of the produce your way.
Wanderers are pretty common. They say this is an important place, but...
This town has gotten bigger, now that I think about it.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
What does peace even...
The scars left by Luibu's assault truly run deep.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as true.
I'll show Lord Liu Bei what I'm made of.
This town has gotten bigger, now that I think about it.
They say this is an important...
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's about it for my live stream. I want to say thank y'all for watching, much appreciated. Hope y'all have a great day or night, or nighttime you're at. I'll be streaming later on tonight with my girlfriend. And until then, y'all rest up well, and y'all have a great one. Tell someone you love them. And peace.